to come a time when you're going to actually need to say something. One of the things about keeping silent or being silent to stay above something is that silence can actually be a safety mechanism or a coping mechanism that is associated with feeling safety or feeling unsafe. So oftentimes your silence is there so that you can be safe within yourself, to keep yourself regulated so that you're not feeling all the chaos of whatever it is that you're going through. But what it does is that it opens a door for your silence to be used as a tool or a weapon against you. Now, oftentimes we have these examples of people who operate in silence, and Beyonce, right, is one of them. However, you have to also realize that when Beyonce is silent about something, she is sending cease and desist. She's sending she has NDA closures. She also has lawyers to be able to go after any and all people if she deems it worth it to rectify or correct certain reputation damaging narratives. For you as a person, or you as someone who is operating from on an entrepreneurial level, if you have a business and you are dealing with skirmishes or disagreements or outright defamation and slander from other people who are like your competitors or peers within your realm, then you also need to learn, and this is a lesson that I am learning, that if you are having any type of beef or issue with anyone and they take it behind the scenes to do something to actually damage your character, to damage your reputation, to damage your business, you have a duty to do something. Okay, it's not just about you staying silent because, okay, people can say whatever they want to say. The truth is always going to come out. That's one of the narratives that is actually really deadly, because the truth comes out, but how long is it going to take? And what if the truth coming out is because you actually said something? Now, one of the things that people talk about is like they don't like the drama, people going back and forth and having like these catty battles on social media and all this other stuff, people releasing screenshots and divulging certain things. But one of the things that I have learned is that if you do not say something, if you do not correct something either on a legal end or on an actual confrontational physical end, I'm saying confrontational physical and not like fisticuffs, but it could be, right? If you don't actually do something to stand up for yourself, then nobody else will. And the only narrative that they have is the other person's. So if another person is convincing, if they're able to release screenshots and they don't give the details of the screenshot, they don't give the context of the screenshots, it's going to be easy for them to be able to flip and turn and flip a narrative. And what's going to happen is if you continuously go down this pattern, or if you continue to go down this road and this is a repeating pattern, then you're going to have piles and piles of people who are telling half truths, who are spreading narratives in order to hide themselves or to absolve themselves at the cost of you. If you're fucking tired of being a scapegoat, then you need to do something. Waiting around for some invisible force, and I'm not saying invisible forces are not powerful, but if you are waiting around for something to happen to rectify something, and in reality it's supposed to be you, then you're going to be waiting around forever. And not only that, but you're also going to face the ramifications of justice being imbalanced. You're going to face having energy thrown your way that isn't yours to carry. And instead of sitting here alchemizing it and telling people, justice going to be served, doing return to senders for those in spiritual communities, or alchemizing the energy and fueling it up, no matter how much you grow, if your inner child, if your shadow is roaring and crying inside of you saying that this is a wrong, and you have a pattern of not speaking up for yourself, then this is going to be the biggest fucking lesson that you must learn. You deserve to have information. You deserve to have justice. You deserve to have vindication when it comes to being, I said information, but you deserve to have the correct information being put out about and on you. One of the things that I have seen is that a person sent me something about an individual, and I knew this individual was someone that I had caught lying and who actually was apologizing to me for lying and continuing to create this lying narrative, because even on the back end that they apologized and they owned up to something, they're still going around to other people planting seeds and planting narratives. So this means if someone is telling someone something that's in the midst of chaos and they're saying, oh, this is similar to what I went through, even if they're lying, they're going to be able to sway another person. And one of the bullshit ass narratives is that, okay, that person shouldn't be weak enough to believe something. They could have just came to the other person and said something. Like, let's really be honest. How many people are going to go to someone and actually ask them, is this what really happened? Is this what was really said? Are these screenshots that I'm feeling is proof of something actually real, or what is the context of them? If they feel as if something is concrete because they don't have any other any other information, then that's what the truth is going to be until you bring your truth forward. So either you bring your truth forward by actually stepping into the realm and having these conversations with these people, either you step into the realm of making something known publicly, or you step into the realm of making it known on the back or on the legal judicial side of things. But you need to do something to stand up for yourself. So this is a message for you and for fucking me. Understand that enough is enough. The more you learn about something, especially if you're someone like me who's actually sitting on all of the information to disprove any and all things, yes, that's something that can give you your own little ego boost and make you feel good on the inside. But at the end of the day, if you're out here in the public and people are doing things that are literally defaming you, are creating a narrative, and it gets big, because when you go down an avalanche, it starts small, then it gets big, right? If it's getting big and you're realizing that, nah, it's like this is something that needs to end, then you need to be the one to do something to stick up for you, especially if you never had anybody else to stick up for you, to support you, to stand 10 toes behind you. If you're someone like me and you know how to rock on your own, you know how to roll on your own, and you know how to affirm and validate yourself, do something for yourself and stand up, because enough is enough. So I almost said something. Enough is enough. One more thing. I love you and I love me. And always remember that your character is something that you should never play about. Your reputation is something that you should never play about. You can't control what other people say and what other people do, but you can only control yourself, okay? Enough is enough. Make these bitches fucking feel it.